I'm teaching you the lessons of how much of a pain in the butt carriage bolts can be sometime. I'm documenting it.
I just like wedge it into there.
Yeah, I use those vice grips. Trying to take it off or put it on?
Put it on.
Vice grips. Alright, so hey guys, I'm really far behind on my editing right now. I've got 4 or 5 videos that I've already got the clips made, documented. Now I just got to edit them and put them out on YouTube. And I'm also going to be adding Rumble too. So if you're on Rumble or YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. Guys, there's going to be some really exciting content coming out. Really exciting stuff. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, now it is Friday, October 16th. Last night we had our first killing frost. So what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to get these weeds all killed off in the fields, and we should be able to get out, start picking starting next week. Beans are ready. They've been ready since earlier this week for the most part. There's still a few green pods out there, a few green beans, but this frost should have killed those and should have killed out all the rest of the weeds and grass, and everything else should go dormant. So not very much longer and we'll be out in the field picking. All right, so what we've been doing in the meantime is been doing a lot of maintenance on just getting stuff ready. I'm gonna go down. I do have a grain bin rented. It's about 20 miles away from our fields though, but that's honestly the closest bin that I can find that is in decent shape. When I say decent shape, it's still probably 40 years old, but we're gonna make sure everything's cleaned out, everything's good to go with it, and then check out the augers, clean the floor, clean anything we need to in order to keep our certification for the organics. And then I've already got an auger. I just got to haul a tractor down there and get it set up, get it ready to go. What do you want? What? It's breakfast time, I guess. So we've also had this ambush or brush hog that goes on the front of a bobcat or skid loader, and it has been out of commission for about 2 or 3 years now, if not longer. We had let a guy borrow it, and the gearbox went out, and they took it down to the New Holland dealership, and they lost the nut. So it took me for over the last 6 weeks, it's been over 8 weeks now, to track down a nut that goes on the bottom of that. And it was actually John Deere, my local John Deere dealer, Heritage Tractor, that found it for me. And if you can believe it, a part from John Deere, I was blown away. It only cost like $3. Yeah, it didn't come in green though, but it was only $3. It blew me away. Some of the last few things that I have to do are I have to go through the gearbox on the grain cart. I got to check it, and then I need to grease the corn head, and then I am going to spray some more liquid lime out in a couple of these fields that need some lime done on them. So I'm going to do that, and then I got to winterize the sprayer, but I can't spray those fields until I get the beans off of them. So we're going to go out there, spray some liquid lime, let it soak in through the winter. And those are going to be in the cornfields for next year. Also, I have a seal that has to get put in on the cylinder. And then also I got to put new belts on this mower. And I still have my 6750 disc mower that is at my New Holland dealer. And they've had that for next week. I think next week will be a year that we've not gotten to use that mower. So, unbelievable. All right, hey everybody. It is the day after my birthday, October the 20th, Thursday, and got a few little things that we're doing. This is the first video I'm making of harvest. Dad's over here cleaning up around this area. We've been mowing. We got our Bobcat brush hog fixed, marrying up the tire on the 8300. I'm also winterizing the sprayer. It's been one of those days where we've got a little bit of drizzly rain. It's cool. Tomorrow's supposed to be back up in the low 80s. And I think we're going to try cutting some soybeans. So we're going to finish getting everything ready. It's only going to take an hour and a half to get everything ready. And get ready to start cutting some soybeans tomorrow. So harvest 2020 for us is just now rolling. Leave it down. It was better the first time. Hey, so it is Thursday, October 21st or 2nd? 22nd. And it did rain a little bit yesterday. Didn't rain enough to knock us out of the field. So I think we're going to go here in a couple hours and start harvest. So I'm going to teach Knucklehead how to drive the 8300. And yeah, we're gonna get going. Try to get some beans harvested. Hopefully there's no breakdowns. It's gonna rain tonight, so we're not gonna get very much knocked out. We're gonna try to pull the semi in the barn once he cleans it out, and then tarp up the grain cart. So that way I'll probably just go ahead and get rid of a load here early. But we will see you here in a little bit. That just says it all right there.
Don't leave your crap everywhere.
Yeah, that's why you sit the bench every game.
You know, this is my third time today.
There.
Maybe. My little boy can't even close the door. That only took 20 minutes to figure out. 4 days ago, it was 85 degrees. Today, yeah, it's snowing. What the hell? Well, we did get a couple inches of snow. It is still trying to spit a little bit out. But the good news is it was really only about 1.5 inches, 2 inches at most. And it came down slow enough and light enough that I don't think we're gonna have any damage or any issues with the soybeans. Now it is supposed to melt off within the next couple days. It's gonna get pretty cold tonight, so that should shut everything else down as far as the weeds. It should completely finish killing the the green stems on the soybean plants, dry everything out, as well as kill off any remaining weeds that there might be. It is supposed to get down in the low 20s tonight, so what that's going to allow everything to do is freeze up solid, freeze up hard, kill anything that is left alive. And in the next, I would say, week, I can get back out in the field and start picking. Now, the other day when I started to combine, we were facing some green stems. There was a little bit of green grass out there left. I did not record anything, so I'm not even going to show you what that looked like, because it was a fiasco. But first day issues, just like anything else. Had a couple hydraulic hoses blow. Couple other fittings weren't right. A couple of settings weren't right. So it gave me the opportunity to go through everything and make sure everything's set up. So coming up in the rest of this video, we're going to be getting just a few other little last minute things ready, but everything's ready to shoot. Everything is ready for the most part. There's just a few last minute things that we're gonna do. Gonna get a grain bin ready to fill, and set up the auger, and that'll be about it. We'll be ready to start loading. So yeah, that should be in this video. If it's not in this video, it'll be in the immediate next video. What are you doing? Huh? No, you can't get in my truck. You're all wet. You're just all wet. Did your daddy run off without you this morning? Huh? Did he leave you outside? What? What? All right, everybody. So it's Wednesday, and all the rain and snow have ended, and there's really not a whole lot to do. Got a couple little things to do, but nothing that's really pushing. Can't harvest. All the maintenance is more or less done. I've got a couple little upgrades on the semi I'm going to do. Some new turning signals. I don't know, maybe throw a couple of LED lights on it. I really don't know. Now on the truck, I've got some front rotors and brakes I'm going to throw on, but I haven't got them in yet. So I'm just doing a little bit of whatever to make the time go by. So cleaning up a little bit, just finding stuff to do. So I'll make a few clips here and there. All right, hey everybody. It's actually Saturday, October 31st. I want to show you a comparison. This is 1.5 old hay that was under a tarp. It's a little deformed, but look at that quality compared to hay that was left outside cutting at the same time. So completely all but ruined. And I'm sorry for people who want to tee it up. This is Dad saw a YouTube video of this. This is a terrible idea. The bales on top are good, but all the bales on the bottom are all but ruined. So if you're south of Minnesota, don't tee up your hay. Just tarp it up. Hey guys, it's November 3rd, election day. So I'm gonna go vote. Then I'm gonna go cut some soybeans. So I'm just now getting back to the oilies. I've got a few things to do. Then I'm gonna go check a couple fields. Probably gonna start right up here by the oil lease. And then I am gonna start picking. I just got done voting. Now I'm gonna get to work. Harvest 2020 is just getting started. Opening up a 50-acre field, and going a little slow till things start get going right here. Getting everything dialed in yet. about 300 feet. I am getting a lot of loss at the head. I'm going to get out and check to see how the sample's looking, as well as if I need to open the sieves. I closed them down pretty tight, so we'll see what it's looking like. Alright, so we're getting a lot of shatter on the head. The head's not doing very good, but on this first round, I'm going to have to slow down. That's part of the problem. I'm also getting quite a few splits in the tank. So I opened up the rotor a little bit, and I'm getting some trash in there too, so I'm going to kick up the fan a little too. Alright, so first day struggles, just like with anybody else's farm. Got out to a slow start and picked a section of beans where they should have yielded a lot better than what they did. They yielded about 20 bushels an acre under what I thought they were going to. And Dad was there to help me diagnose kind of what was going on. Turns out that there is a hole in the pan of the shoe auger. So that's where I knew we were getting a lot of shatter anyway, but that's where we were losing a lot of the grain. And I didn't find it until we had the hopper about, I don't know, almost full. We could have fit probably another 25 or 30 bushels in there pretty easy, but so I got them beans dumped in the semi. I just fought the brakes. I had a brake sticking on that. I really got to get a GoPro so I can actually start recording this stuff, because it's hard to do it with my phone. So, yeah. Anybody got an old GoPro they want to give me? Don't know if you can see it there, but I had a hole there that's about the size of a softball on one shoe auger, and then another one about the size of a $50 right there.